Good morning, my friend WNBA fan. A breaking news story has just come out that no one expected this. The Indiana Fever franchise has just made a bombshell three-way trade, sending NaLyssa Smith and the 8th pick in the draft to the Dallas Wings in exchange for point guard Sophie Cunningham from the Phoenix Mercury. In addition to the 19th pick in the WNBA draft, the move is part of a major overhaul for the Fever, who are looking to strengthen their roster to compete on equal terms with the league's top franchises. But this trade has several layers and could completely change the team's future. What does this mean for each team? Indiana Fever receives Sophie Cunningham, Phoenix Mercury 19th pick in the WNBA draft. Dallas Wings receives NaLyssa Smith, Indiana Fever 8th pick in the WNBA draft. Rights to Micah Herbert Herrion, Phoenix Mercury receives Sahoo Sabally. Dallas Wings Karnani Brown. Dallas Wings Sevi Usan. Dallas Swings on the eve of the season. Indiana Fever makes a risky gamble. The departure of NaLyssa Smith may come as a shock to many Fever fans. She was selected second overall in the 2022 draft, established herself as one of the team's top players, and over 3 seasons averaged a solid 13 points and 8 rebounds per game. But something changed in 2025. Smith lost her spot in the rotation to Tammy Benlay and saw her minutes decrease, which directly affected her performance. In addition, the Fever recently signed Natasha Howard, a veteran 3-time WNBA champion known for her defensive strength, with Howard taking a prominent role on the team. It was clear that Smith would not have the space she expected. Now, with this move, Smith returns to her home state of Texas to play for the Dallas Wings, where she will have the opportunity to shine and rebuild her trajectory. For Indiana, this move means the arrival of Sophie Cunningham, who brings a new dynamic to the roster. Who is Sophie Cunningham, and why did the Fever want her? Cunningham, 28 years old and 61, is a versatile and extremely competitive player with a leadership mentality on the court. Last season for the Phoenix Mercury, she played in all 40 games, starting 21 of them, and averaged 8.4 points per game, 37.8% three-point shooting, 3.9 rebounds per game, 2.0 assists per game. She specializes in the perimeter game, which could be crucial for Indiana, especially considering the presence of Caitlin Clark, who will need players around her who can play off the ball and open up space for her play. In addition, Cunningham is an intense player who is not afraid to defend hard and impose herself physically. This could be a big advantage for a Fever that wants to be more competitive. Indiana Fever's new starting lineup could be one of the WNBA's strongest. With the addition of Cunningham and Natasha Howard, the Fever's likely starting lineup looks like this: point guard Caitlin Clark, shooting guard Kelsey Mitchell, forward Sophie Cunningham, power forward Natasha Howard, center Aaliyah Boston. This is one of the most balanced lineups Indiana has had in recent years, combining young talents like Clark and Boston with the experience of Howard and Cunningham. What about the Phoenix Mercury? A new super team in the making. The addition of Sahoo Sabally to the Phoenix Mercury could be a game share for the franchise. Sabally is an extremely talented player who was a key player on the Dallas Wings. Her arrival alongside players like Diana Taurasi and Brittany makes the Mercury one of the most feared rosters in the league. In addition, Karnani Brown could be an interesting addition in the paint, bringing more depth to the team. My opinion on this trade: this was a brave and strategic move by the Indiana Fever. By letting go of NaLyssa Smith, the team shows that they are betting on the present, strengthening the roster to be competitive now and not just in the future. The arrival of Sophie Cunningham is an excellent addition, as she brings more three-point shooting and defensive intensity to a team that needs more consistency. However, this trade will only be a success if Cunningham can maintain good numbers and fit in well with Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston. As for the Dallas Wings, this trade could be one of the best decisions the franchise has made, as NaLyssa Smith has the potential to be a star, and playing alongside Wnba and Tiara Mariwen can elevate the team's level. Ultimately, the Phoenix Mercury were the big winners of this trade, as they got an elite talent like Sahoo Sabally, who could be the missing piece for the team to become a true title contender again. And you, my friend WNBA fan, what did you think of this trade? Did the Fever make the right choice? Will Sophie Cunningham be what the team needs to make the playoffs, or did the Dallas Wings and Phoenix Mercury come out on top in this trade? Comment. Like this video and subscribe this channel. Thank you.